How you doing? Part 2 to the Angelito aggressive up potting series. So you can see that the roots are a little bit root bound down here, but not up top. And what I'm going to do is going to get a big pot and put just a little bit of soil and then set this right inside. So the roots are just about an inch off the bottom of that pot. So today's February 11th. And just recap, took this really thin cutting, put it to root December 3rd using my comprehensive rooting method. And then on January 17th, I up potted it to this 3-gallon. And it is February 11th. And this is quite tall, so looking really good. All right, so this is the pot I'm using. It's square. It is a 7-gallon square trade pot, which is the equivalent of a 5-gallon bucket. So you can see that right there. The way I up pot is to put about an inch. This is Pro Mix HP. I'm going to put about an inch in the bottom of this. And I'm going to be a little careful with this. It still has the roots here, but I don't want to go doing anything stupid.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
What I do want to do is put some mycose right on the bottom. Even though Pro Mix HP has mycorrhiza, I do like to add extra that are going to be touching the roots, so it's stronger even than what's already in there. And again, this is going to help the roots uptake water and nutrients better, faster. It really works. I'm kind of skeptical about these sort of things, but I tried it for myself and it really works. Give you a close-up of the roots. Not completely root bound. That's not what we're going for. As you can see, this is set down a bit. You can see the soil line is down to about right there. And that's as far as I'm going to fill the soil line right now until I take this air layer off. Then I'll fill it up to here. So I should be able to cover this where this node is. So I potted up the Angelito, maintaining the same original soil line by putting about 1.5 inches at the bottom here of Pro Mix HP. And I ended up going with all Pro Mix HP. Not going to worry too much about bringing in outdoor bugs or anything like that. I'm ready to water it in, and this is a pretty, it's about a 1/4 strength Miracle Grow, and I put in a scoop of neem meal, and that hopefully will combat fungus gnats getting in there. One other thing we're going to do is to put just a couple drops of Super Thrive. This is supposed to be good for transplant shock, so don't know if it works, but hey, as long as I don't put too much, it can't hurt. That's my philosophy. So you just need a couple, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops. Okay, so I'm going to water it in. All right, so I got the Super Thrive in here, diluted Miracle Grow. You can do half strength at this point for a tree like this size with all these roots, and which is indoor strength Miracle Grow. And then I also have the neem meal mixed in, which is what's making this brown. So I'm going to water it in now. The first watering, you want it to be pretty thorough. You don't want any air pockets. And hit the sides, kind of work it. And you can also, what I'm going to do is get some more water it in again, make sure it's thoroughly watered the first time, and I can let it sit for a good while. I'm going to do a second watering, and just to make sure, there's some dry spots right now, but I'm going to water it in thoroughly for the first time. I have a little tag for the air layer that has the date, January 31st. That way I don't get too eager and keep yanking at it and trying to peek at the roots. This is Ellie. She's an American field lab. Right, Ellie? She does not fetch, so she's just a sweetheart. Right, little girl. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Watch the first video. You can see what I did to go from a tree pot to that 3-gallon and what the roots look like then. You saw what the roots look like now. So today's February 11th, and I still have another 2 months indoors. I still have March 11th, April 11th. So I still have at least 2.5 months indoors, and this tree will be at least 5 foot tall. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with it. That is your one limitation. How much room do you have inside of your house, greenhouse, whatever, if you're going to do aggressive up potting like this. And you can do it with any variety. I'm doing this with the Angelito, and just to get this going and hopefully get some fruit off of it. Probably wouldn't do this just with an early variety that you really don't need to get too big too fast. Just go your normal route. If you keep your plants in a 4x9 tree pot, you can keep them in there until you're ready to up pot and put them outside. You don't have to rush anything. But if you do, this is how you do it. Hit like and subscribe. Stick around to watch this channel for some more updates.